classmates, we're here today. We're going to show you how to make a very festive fruit pizza for the holidays coming up, 4th of July. Fruit pizza, you may ask? Well, fruit pizza is a very easy project to make. It's also very affordable to make. It's about $10 to $15. And on a cookie sheet like this, you can get about 20 slices, so 20 people can eat it. Things we're going to need today. For the crust, we're going to have any kind of cookie dough. You can, sugar cookie is the best. A pan, you can use one like this, or a pizza one that is more circular. The ingredients for the toppings we're going to do today, we're going to have some delicious strawberries. We got 3 bananas right here, and we got some blueberries. Also with that, we are going to need a cutting board and a knife. And after that, for the sauce / frosting, we're going to need an 8-ounce thing of cream cheese. It does not matter what brand, whatever one you like. We are going to need a ½ cup of sugar. And I like to add a little bit of Jello fluff just to give it more of a mixture, kind of like a good taste. And we're going to need a bowl to put it in, and a mixer to mix it. The next step is we need to come over to the oven, and we're going to preheat the oven to 350 or whatever the directions say on your cookie crust. We're going to walk back down to our counter. We're going to start making the crust. Alright, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to make sure the cookie does not stick to the pan. We're going to spray it with a non-stick butter. Get a good even coat. Alright, put that off to the side. And then we will cut open our pizza crust. Alright. And I don't like this stuff to stick to me, so I got a little flour right here. I'll just put some on my hand, maybe a little bit on the sheet. Pop this out. And basically you just want a nice even spread. You could use a roller. I like to use my hands. I feel like it just works a little easier. You just need to work it out. Shouldn't take too long. Just a normal size tube should work for almost any pan. It just takes some time to actually get the spreading of it. You want to work both sides. And after that, once we get it to both sides, once we have it fully worked out around the sides, it kind of looks like a rectangle. And by the end of it, you should have a pretty nice shape. We're going to want to take the cookie that we just spread out on our cookie sheet, and we're going to take it all the way over here to the oven that we do have preheated. We're just going to open it up, put it right in there. My directions do say 10 to 13 minutes. Yours might be different, just follow the directions. Basically, you just want a nice golden brown. Now that it is done cooking and it is a good golden brown, we're going to take this baby out of here. We're going to let it sit and cool for a little bit. Now that our fruit pizza crust is fully cooled down, it's time to start the frosting. Alright. We got the 8-ounce of cream cheese. We're just going to add this right into the bowl. Alright, you're just going to put the whole thing in there. Right into the bowl. Alright, and after you got that added in there, you're going to add this sugar. Warm up this, a little bit of the marshmallow fluff. This is really optional, you don't really have to do it, but I think it gives it a good little flavor. Just put a little bit. Just a couple scoops of it, half a bottle or so. Stuff will ever come off. And then we got our lovely mixer. just want to keep mixing about low until it comes about spreadable. And at the end, should look something like that. Alright, and now the next step we have here, we're going to be prepping our fruit. Alright, and again we are using strawberries, blueberries, and bananas. Alright, make sure if you're using strawberries, you want to wash them off first. I already washed them off. We're going to cut the top, and you can really cut them to whatever size you want. Probably like 1/8 inch is fine. Just something we have. Keep cutting. You probably won't need a whole lot depending on how big it is, your cookie. I'm using about like 20, and there's only like 5 here, but the blueberries don't need prepped at all. We're not going to do anything to them. We're just going to place them as they are. The banana, same thing. I have more banana, it's more cheaper. We tend to make them a little bit bigger so they get more out of it. It's going to be like 1/4 of an inch cuts or so. There we have it. The next step in this process is we're going to take the cream cheese frosting that we made earlier, and you're just going to want to put it right on top of it. Get as much as you can because this stuff is delicious. Goes great with fruit, and you got to make sure you do this while your cookie is cooled down. Otherwise, if you do it while it's hot, it won't spread. Your cookie will get kind of destroyed. It's actually not too hard to do, just kind of back and forth, kind of make a little even layer. Try to get all the corners, make it look nice and kind of smooth so the presentation is good. Alright, and now that we have our cookie frosted, we're going to start putting our fruit on top. Alright, we're going to start with the blue part of the American flag with the stars on it. You just want in the upper left hand corner. We're going to use blueberries. About the only fruit you can kind of use. It's blue, it kind of looks nice and tastes really good with this pizza. Let's get the outline border right here. After you get done, it should look about that, just a nice little even squarish. And then we're going to put the first row on. And we're just going to use the strawberries off. Nice solid row. And then for the white we're going to use the banana. And after that we're just going to repeat this process all the way down until the end. And at the end it should look something like this. It's a very affordable treat that will serve about 20 people if you cut it right. And it's a great way to show off the American spirit.